Hey there, gorgeous gays! Version 2 here with Kirby Air Riders. After some very productive episodes recently, who's ready to get not productive? Who's ready to do another event? Yeah, it's the Shadow Stars Revenge. The Revenge is here. Shadow Star machines are here in droves alongside Meta Knight, who has enhanced offense and is ready for a fight. Duke it out against rivals, race around Skya, and seize victory. Keep an eye on the sky too. Word is that the battleship Halberd will appear more often than usual. So yeah, Shadow Stars are going to appear everywhere. Meta Knight is just stronger. And Battleship Halberd will appear. I believe this is to commemorate the amiibo being released. I believe, like, at some point this week, the Meta Knight amiibo was made available. Because also, if you look at this, the license stickers. The license stickers are at the 1800 point. That's the license, that's the things that appear when you put the amiibo for that on here. So there is that. We get a lot of titles that are just very much related to Meta Knight. We get a Meta Knight logo for the machine decals. We get a machine accessory of the little mask there. We get some license stickers. Hell yeah. For a second, I thought this character was like Meta Knight. Meta Knight. It's just some Australian. Meta Knight. That's just the Australian accent. We don't pronounce T's properly. Sometimes we won't say them at all. So we don't have. I'm not opening the list of my Air Riders checklist. We do not have the city trial checklist for getting the all on top of the halberd because a certain Mikey Rules stole it from me for his final checklist on stream. Oh yeah, is it straight up you're just buffed? Is it straight up, yeah, he's just stronger. Cause like I want to play as Meta Knight because he's stronger, but like Meta Knight's it. He doesn't have the flight that like obviously Starman has. But the flight's pretty good there. We're gonna play as edgy Meta Knight.
Meta Knight.
We're gonna play as edgy Meta Knight. I was about to emphasize the joke and pronounce Knight a different way. And then I realized that if I broke down Kanaite in a different way, then it would cause issues. Is that a Dragon Quest slime? That's probably Gooey you're thinking of? Not quite. Not quite. But I can see why you're mistaken. It is just a blue blob. Oh, look at that edgy Shadow Star. Is every machine a Shadow Star? Is it actually every single machine is a Shadow Star? I thought it would be some of them. I didn't think it would be literally all of them. I didn't think it would be all of this is a very silly event. I dig it, don't get me wrong. I think it's a funny idea. Just encouraging everyone to like to do the same machine, the same character is very funny. That is a very funny idea. Thing is, with Shadow Star, we're gonna need a lot of flight for some of the other challenges they appear. We still have so many flight-based ones. Well, okay, we actually don't have. Actually, after today, we don't have. Honestly, I'm thinking at some point for our like next city trial episode, we should probably try to grind out the all the floating isles one, just so that one's done. Because like we're gonna play today until we get the all on top of the halberd. Like that's gonna happen. That will happen today because I'm not gonna stop until we get it. Like this is the most perfect opportunity to get it. The halberd does not appear frequently, as we have noted, and getting the all on top, only one person could do that, and even then, it's not easy to do. So we're going until we get it today, regardless of how long it takes. But looking at what we have left is, yeah, attack in 30 seconds, 2 pillars in a single field event, all on top of the halberd. All the secret rooms, which I just got to learn what those are. But touch all the floating isles that appear. We still don't have that. And then the others are legendary machine, legendary machine, legendary machines, and just like attacking them. And then riding every machine once, which is getting legendary machines. So, I think our next city trial episode, Maybe we could do it today if we like get things done super quickly. I don't know. But we're not finding people. We're not finding people to challenge. So have I not set it to everywhere? I'm pretty sure I've set this to everywhere. Yeah, I do have seeking of online opponents anyway. I do have it set to that. Why is no one playing? You didn't even give me bots. You didn't even give me bots. But yeah, if we get the all on top of the halberd today, the one last challenge that involves flying, like where you have to have really good flight, is touching on the flying isles that appear. And that is one that we can, in some capacity, playing offline, kind of cheese out. As in, we just boot up City Trial and then see what happens. Just boot up City Trial, go into it, and just go for it. And see what happens, but yeah. Why is this... Where are the people at? Where are the people at? Whee!
Shadow Storm.
What an article so you need to do it. The future is so bad, it pisses me off every single time I get it. I did an answer quest so long ago, I don't even remember it. Loperate graffiti quest. I did, okay, I did Loperate, it's not that long ago and I don't remember that one. So... I clearly don't have society quest trauma the way that everyone else in chat apparently does. Okay, we found one other person. We have found a human being. We have found a person. Yay. Giving you to cop shit, basically. It's the Loperate. The Loperate is being silly. Whee! Dramatic music in the background. I don't think we've ever had an event be this, like, slow to fill. I don't remember the last time we had an event that was this slow to fill. Well, I feel like this event would be popular because people want the checklist for landing on top of the halberd. Because I imagine that's something that a lot of people probably just don't have. Everyone hates Meta Knight. Just no one wants to play with Meta Knight. People are having bad flashbacks to Brawl tournaments. Gives you 3 targets with 2 dialogue options and randomizes which one's correct once you end up having to mash every single time. I don't remember this at all. That's a lot of people filled in just there. There we go. Oh yeah, Meta Knight can do this, can't he? Yeah. Whee! Meta Knight can. I forgot that Meta Knight special actually just straight up flies. I forgot about that. Cowards! Why aren't you playing Meta Knight? Okay, I guess I'm the coward because I'm playing as the character who's stronger, but still.
3, 2,
Shadow Storm. Yo. So this music reminds me of fucking Subspace Emissary. Because there's quite a few levels on the Battleship Halberd in Subspace Emissary. So that's immediately what I'm reminded of here. I missed everything. I'm so good. Seeing as everyone else on Shadow Stars is very funny. It is quite a funny experience. Also, just like if people don't have pickups, everyone's tiny. If you don't have pickups, everyone's gonna be pretty goddamn weak. Shadow Stars like not like Paper Star weak, but it's like not the strongest thing going. Damn, this music's slightly less dramatic. There we go. Thank you. Whee! Oh god, lasers. I don't want to fight lasers. Oh shit, there is Hydras appearing. Psychonauts awesome. That's right, it's done now. We're back to Brawl Meta Knight. Fuck. Where the fuck did I even land? Whee! Oh, I was trying to throw it out the window. It didn't quite work. But hi there, Gordo. Rush to the portals, hurry! Oh, I missed it. Where are the portals? I don't even know where the portals are. I'm just in space, I guess. I'm just gonna be up here instead. Whee! Yay! I made it to the island. My island. My island home. Some might even say that it's waiting for me. Like, yeah, it's a song about Australia. I don't remember by who. I believe. Possibly it's an original. Can I reach this? Whee! Absolutely not. One of those things where, yeah, you can probably reach, like, the islands with Mennonite if you have the special and nothing. Oh, and no other way. That is, like, a special exclusive deal, probably. If I had to guess. No! Put that up and you absolutely no one. That's fun. Love that for me. It's gonna be very interesting when it comes to the end of this for the actual like competition. Crackers thundered onto the scene. Because for the competition, this is gonna be like, oh, everyone's gonna have like the same fucking machine for it. Like, no one's gonna have a machine that's particularly bad unless everyone does. And when everyone's super, no one is. Yeah, I need to go back a little bit. Ready? Someone else got cracked out. Yeah. But I got the goodie! Well, I got something else. Well, I got something else at least. Whee! I don't have much turn, it feels like. Oh, I got a charge down. Whee! Okay. Whee! Oh, I made it nice. No! I ballsed up. I flamingoed up. Special! Ah, there we go. Go. Where'd the island go? There it is! Yay! Look at me go! Did someone else make it over here? God damn it. God damn it, someone else beat me here. I really thought it would have been like difficult enough for no one to bother. But I guess what ended up happening is that someone else just did the same thing as I did. Get up here with a special. Whee! Burn! Ooh, dead. Whee! Oh god. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Whee! I did it! The BB version of 6-player gear, not like the 70 or 80 gear, which is dial by default means you jump through hoops to become diable. I'm trying to work out what you're talking about. Please give me something offense. Dust up derby. I'm better at button rush. I'm bad at killing people. I have a lot of offense, but I'm bad at killing people. Yeah. There's no halberd. Bullshit. Hey, Super Cub! The only other person brave enough to be Mennonite.
3, 2, 1, go!
60. Well, you didn't say 60. You didn't say 60, and I'm playing Kirby. I feel like it's reasonable for me to make a mistake. Well, to be fair, it's not explicitly just the 60. It's different depending on the job. It's different depending on, like, the Virtu gear is, like, depending on which job it is. The Virtu gear is different. Which is extra confusing. Whee, whee. Yeah, they didn't price the textures. And then they didn't do one for Viper. so I couldn't go through Dawn Trail wearing the Viper coat. Bullshit.
Flash.
Whee! Whee! I don't know if I've actually seen Button Rush with this many people. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I saw Button Rush that had so many fucking people in it. I don't remember Button Rush having 8 people. Second! Damn. Oh, the other Meta Knight, well, at least a Meta Knight one. 40 fucking 2, Jesus Christ. At least a Meta Knight one. Where did someone get a Jetstar from? Someone's on a Jetstar. Where the fuck did you get that? I'm good. Oh, go Commander. The hard-boiled Commander. Heavens again, unless the game up, then it's just the first one. Is Zara out of Viper set? No. No. I'm talking about the Dawn Trail 100 gear. Specifically. Also, no, Tazara still didn't have one. Unless she just had the starter gear for it, which is like the snake bite stuff. But that, like, looks bad. I'm talking about the specific 100 Viper code. The one that's like, the one that is Mr. Dawn Trail. Because I wanted that to become a Virtu thing so you could wear it during Dawn Trail. But instead they, like, I can't get it until I finish Dawn Trail. So I can't even wear the coat. I can't wear the clothes that are like the marketed clothes for the game until after I beat the game. And it's bullshit! Bullshit. We're running our Final Fantasy 14. As we are wont to do. I'm just on the 100 of yin. It'll be 2 weeks for me until I do that. And then it's going to be another couple of weeks until I even get the ability to dye them. Because we didn't do role quests as we went through the game. To be fair, I'll get the gear earlier. I'll get the gear quickly. So yeah.
Shadow Stone.
I won't get the ability to dye it. Okay, we found a second person. It usually works that if you can find one person, it will fill up. Okay, there are other machines spawning. They're just not spawning very frequently. Which is funny because the Shadow Star's stronger. Okay, well I filled up suspiciously quickly up to 16 from 2. That filled suspiciously quickly. Strokes chin thoughtfully. Super Curb! Super Curb is back! I hope everyone's ready to listen to this music for the next, like, 2 to 3 hours. I hope everyone's ready. Because it's gonna be our lives. Okay, well, that's a lot of early top speed. I'm quite appreciative of this. I'm so bad at hitting. I need to come at it from lower and then go up into it. Because I always try to go... Well, I'm not gonna hit it now. I'm not gonna hit it now. I always try to drop onto it and it never ends up working for me. What I need to do is go from below and go up into it. Yeah, same bite sucks. I don't think Whee! I hope so. Whee! Oh, I got it. Yeah. Well, I got a thing. Ah, why am I holding a bomb? Why am I holding a bomb? When did that happen? Whee! Okay, go up. Up. Can I reach the arm? Oh, yeah. Skyline Mine, let's go! Does some damage about to start. Shit. Whee! Literally everyone's in this dust up derby.
3, 2, 1, start!
Literally everyone's in this. Everyone saw it and said yes, please. I need to fight up. Well, I'll take freeze, I guess. Ugh. Oh god. Come on! No! Oh no, I got Geo. I got Geo. Come on! I'm gonna get you, come on! Come on! Come on! You're so close to death, come on! Ah!
4, 3, 2.
Come on! I gotcha! I gotcha! Yay! I did it! I'm the superstar! I won because I killed one person, but that one person was the last person. Actually, I got two. I didn't get you as well. Yay! Let's go! Whee! Where was that island? If I can't even see it going up straight up like that, then I probably shouldn't bother trying to get it. Whee! I'm on here now. I don't think that helps me at all, but I'm on there. Wait. Get rid of that. Come on, reach this. Reach it. Perfect. Go up. Feel my power. There it is. Oh, I'm the first one to hit here this time. Battleship Halberd! Oh shit, I need to get off! Shit! Go! Go! I got the O! Let's go! Could that have worked out? Someone got on Leo? What the fuck? Where the fuck is Leo? Where the fuck did Leo come from? Could that have worked out better in terms of me launching back to like automatically just be flying right next to the all? Holy shit. Holy shit. Absolutely fucking perfect timing. Time to end the stream. Well, that was just the perfect combination of everything. I didn't even realize it was Leo pods. I didn't see anyone with Leo pods. Like, I saw the Hydra pods. I did not see anyone with Leo pods. So the fact that there's now a Leo on the loose is, scary. Donk. Didn't mean to be down here, but I'll take it. Whee!
5, 4.
I kind of want to join whatever thing the Leo joins. I want to see if I can... Yeah, fuck that Jetstar! Fuck that Jetstar at the last second. Fuck that thing. Okay. Okay. Decent across the board. I don't want to do anything that is attack-based. Because my health and attack are bad. Big battle, no thank you. Oval circuit, dust up Jeffy. I feel like big battle might be what like the Leo and the Hydra join. I'm gonna do a high jump. I feel like I possibly could have fought the Leo and the Hydra, but I definitely would have lost.
3, 2, 1, go!
Though I am fighting a paper star here, so I'm probably gonna lose this anyways. Because I got a lot of stats. But Paper Star is Paper Star. 225. It says new record every time. I assume like it's like per machine. Holy shit, I actually won. Let's fucking go. How did the person on the Paper Star get lost? How little stats did you have? I'm hard boiled. Oh, I almost got some of those things though. Yo! I'm a monopolizer! I got the all at the top of the very top of the halberd. Thank you for this specific event for making that easier to get. That makes life a lot simpler. Yay! So now the only challenge that we have for the fields that requires flying is all of the floating isles that appear. Which again is something we can possibly cheese out by just loading and reloading into a console. Because whatever floating island we're missing is one I've never even seen before. Not in terms of like, oh, it's not even a case of, oh, I know what it looks like, I just couldn't reach it in that match. Every single time I've seen Sky Islands in the sky, it's been a type that I've been to. So, if we have ever seen the last floating isle, like if it's ever been in a match, it's been a match where I've not gotten high enough to see what options are available, like what's in the sky. Which is a little concerning. It's a little concerning. It doesn't mean that we've never seen it. It's not like a field event where it will announce it. Like, it is possible that it has been in a match and it's just, like, it's been in matches where I've never gotten to the sky. But, like, I've gone to, I do the Sky Island thing quite a lot. Like, flying is usually my meta in City Trial. Also, it announces says lunch. Yeah, I've been making that joke a lot too. That's usually the joke I make as well. She goes to tell you to start, and then she goes, lunch! I mean, I very much agree with you on that one. But I don't say bottle of water. I don't say that. I don't say that. I don't skip the pronouncing the middle of the words bottle and water. I don't just straight up skip pronouncing it. I just don't pronounce it with a T. I pronounce it with a D. Lunch! She's very excited about it. She's been in the VA booth for like 7 hours this morning without a break. She's just very excited to go to lunch. So excited, she just keeps saying it instead. Whee! Whee! Man, Mikey, you might know the answer to this. Say I want to cheat trying to get to like the final Sky Islands. By just going into a mode and just being like, seeing if it's there. If it's not there, it's not like it's going to appear halfway through the match. So then I just leave. If I do that in single player, could I just like go into City Trial, go into photo mode, see if it's there, and if not, quit immediately? Instead of like taking the 30 seconds. Yo, Shadow Star was at 0, 0, let's go. Because I'm just thinking, if I want to like see it every time, that requires like flying up to it. I believe so. Hell yeah. Because I don't know a better way of doing it. I mean, there's going to have to be a moment where we do a lot of offline City Trial, just because there are challenges that are dedicated to offline exclusive. And it's usually stuff involving lettering machines. Whee! Bunch of machines get in the parking lot, but I have a Shadow Star. Why would I want to? What am I? A coward pussy bitch. Excuse me, I think not. I refuse to be a coward pussy bitch. So I'm just going down here so I can steal other people's shit while they're down here. Arrgh! You will not get them! I chose the gay one. I made the gay one! I made the gay one! Lol, 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 lol. You'll all die! None of you get shit! I'm not helping myself here. I'll give them gearless armor than my artifact armor. How is that possible? How is that possible? I gotta give them crafted. It should have higher than artifacts gear. Should artifacts gear have like golds? Whee! I guess normal quality could be yeah. Whee! Oh Jesus! I hit a tiny little edge and I started flying. Abandoned textile items! Where are they? Where are the tax? Ah! God damn it! I try so hard and get so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. There's a challenge for killing one in 30 seconds, and I'm never gonna get it. I'm never gonna get it because I'm never the one who gets the kill, or I never get it quick enough. Grrr. Oh yeah, it's by far my biggest weakness of the air riders. I'm really bad at attacking because I'm really bad at aiming while the everything is happening. I'm bad at the aiming. Whee! Whee! Oh Jesus! Ramen! I want ramen! I don't even like need the health. I just want the ramen. Ramen. Ramen Namijiski, let's go! I will kill you! I'll kill you where you stand! Boom! Let's go! Let's go! So unnecessary, but I did it! Battleship Helmet's back! Wait, this one's it. Whee! Damn, Super Cup good! Super Cup like annihilating this shit. Super Cup's also on the Hydra? I was gonna get wait. Okay, I have a question. For this event, are they putting a special machine? Are they putting a legendary machine on the Hydra? Because that is now the second time I've seen someone, the halberd. That is the second time I've seen the halberd appear, and not long after it appears, someone gets a legendary machine that I didn't even notice parts were available for. Are they? That can happen normally? Oh, okay. Oh, so you're like really incentivized to get to it first. Okay. Well, there you go. We're going a little fast. Well, and it's just the machine stuff hanging out there, no parts. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that about the halberd. I will have to try to aim for it even faster. Oh, I was on a Latias. That's adorable. I was on a Latias. That's a very clever thing for a Jet Star. Oh, gourmet race, hell yeah. Gourmet race. Gobble gobble. Go, Latias.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ba 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 burger. Ba 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 ba. I can't even aim. Jane, stop this crazy thing! I can't hit the burger. I'm not allowed to eat burgers, I'm too fast.
Fire!
Go, go, go! Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Whee! Someone ate the burger. Shit. There's food there anyway. Big banana! Stay tuned! Donkey64 coming off on the channel. Probably a month or so from now, but still. Yeah, I'd like to be on a lot. He's awesome in what? Yay! Oh, I'm so good at this game. So I'm terrible at attacking. I can't attack other people playing this game for shit. I can't do that at all. But when it comes to most of the things in this game, I do decently at. Yo. I'm decent at most things in this game that don't require attacking me. Okay, so when the battleship halberd appears, Oh no, he! Oh no, he's here. That's really funny. Because just that means every message, like, if you win any field event or if you get any KOs or like complete a machine. Oh no, he completed Hydra. Oh no, he won the Dust Up Derby. Oh no, he defeated Attack. Oh no, he opened a treasure chest. That's very clever. That's very clever. I appreciate you, I know here. Mission is so vaginal. You can't say vaginal and then lunch right after each other. Oh no, my Korean friend, we. Tacos. I want tacos. I want tacos. So okay, speaking of Final Fantasy 14 again, but in this case, talking about the only South American food that Final Fantasy 14 is aware of, tacos. It also knows Shibruk Pabil, which is not even the actual language. So, oh no, he. Let's start right up. We've got Waddle Dan. I like Waddle Dan. See, we've had the conversation before about like white people tacos in terms of just like, when you go to a taco restaurant, are they going to be white people tacos there? Are they going to be like more authentic Mexican tacos? Are they going to be like Mexican American tacos and all stuff like that? Where are any of the machines? So it's not exactly a food, right? It's more like a concept. And I'm curious where this falls on the scale of white people to Mexican people, in terms of it. So, one of the taco places that I, like, know of, it's near my work, and I quite like this stuff because they always put black beans and rice on it. And a lot of Mexican food places here don't do that. And I love black beans and brown rice on my Mexican food. But Mad Mex currently have, like, a promotion going where you can get, like, a specific like combo meal, and the combo meal is just like normal. It's just like you get a burrito, you get a Doritos cola because they have Mexican Coke and it's delicious. But you also get a hat. But the way the hat works is that the hat's got like a really large flap on the back. And what the flap does, what the flap does is, if you turn the hat backwards and have the flap over your face, it looks like a luchador mask. So it's a big flap on the back of the hat. So you turn the cap backwards, and then it's like a luchador mask over your face. and I'm curious where this falls on like the scale of just like caucasity versus like authentic American. Oh, Leo! No! Drosian! I found that! Excuse me, Drosian. Drosian, I fucking... Drosian, how dare you. So yeah, I was curious about this. Like, does that sound like white people shit? Or does that sound like Mexican people just being like, oh yeah, that'd be funny. Dynablade! Where's Dynablade? There's Dynablade. I have rings. Dynablade! Well, I'm glad exactly what I was hoping would happen happened. I'm glad my exact intention for what would occur is what occurred. In terms of, I would hit that and then everyone would explode and make me all their parts. I'm glad this is exactly how it played out. Google it, why do these look like executioners? You know what, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Are you looking at Mad Max? Are you looking at Mad? Did I say Mad Max? Because that's the name of the place. Don't argue. Because it's Mad Max is the name of the game. I just started building. Trust you! I didn't. Sorry, Mateo. I didn't even see you there. That was not my intention, Mateo. I'm so sorry. That was. So I was too lost in the source there, and I'm so sorry. Waddle Dan. Waddle Dan, I swear to God. Give me your body! Waddle Dan! Oh, actually killed. Red box. Oh shit, we're actually really close. We're really close to getting a Leo. I've not gotten one yet in this one. This is like, we need to, does anyone else have it, or? The 5. Stressed and panicking. Red box. Oh, there's another Leo part. It's down here. Damn it! Where are you?
5, 4,
No!
2,
It says it's over here. I can't even. Where? Oh, god damn it! It said it was see down here somewhere, but I can't even see it. Damn it! I almost got a Leo. I almost got a Leo, but I couldn't find anything. It showed it on the map, but I was like going there and was like I couldn't even like understand where it was. I don't think that's the problem. Why is every single slang of 100 count the ball also kind of extortion racket? Universalis! I never buy like crafted gear. That was Bumblegood just as well. I never buy crafted gear with that deal. With Universalis. Thanks, I refuse. Oh hell yeah! Give me Steel Ball. Steel Ball! 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 This Marino's so fucking stupid, I love it. Ah! Still going here. Got it! Got it! I got it! I saw. No! No! Die! Feel my power! Feel my power! Feel my power! Die! Over there. Got-o! Oh! And another. And another on the Gordo! Yeah, the Gordo! Yeah, the Gordo! Who even needs a Leo? Who even needs Leo? Let's go! Oh, Jesus. And this is why you say Meta Knight and the Shadow Star. You're more powerful. Not having the religious thing to say these are not white people stuff. Fair. Fair. It's not the first time they've had a luchador mask esque stuff at Mad Max. They had a 1 kilo burrito. They've had a 1 kilo burrito a couple of times, which when they have it, I've often purchased. But it's usually like a the first couple of times they did it, it was a 1 kilo burrito challenge. If you could prove you finished the 1 kilo burrito, you'd get a reward. The first time it was, well, I don't know if it was the first time. The order could be entirely wrong, so I'm not even saying it. One time it was a luchador mask for doing it. One time there was like a special water bottle for it. So yeah, but basically this is like, finish the 1 kilo burrito challenge and you get like a reward. And one of those was a luchador mask. I'm somewhat confident it was back when it was, you had to finish it to get the reward, was luchador mask. But I think since then they're just like, maybe forcing people to stay in our restaurant long enough that they finish like a 1 kilo burrito means people don't come in here. Or maybe people feel sick if they try to force that much down in there so they can get the thing. So they turned it into just like,
3, 2, 1, start!
where it's just like, if you buy the 1 kilo burrito, you get this like with it as a, like as a bonus. Which was probably for the best. Because the 1 kilo burrito was definitely a lot. Well, I'm someone who can pack away food, obviously. And I definitely struggled with it. I would like deliberately like go a work day not eating so I could get it afterwards. And that's what it would require me to be able to finish it. Even then, I still struggled. Say lunch again? Lunch! Whee! I feel slow. I need speed. Sorry, no, math or whatever they like. Politically correct terms for it. Do you reckon there's like boomers who like did a lot of drugs when they were younger? Who are like legitimately mad about young people changing the name and stuff? These goddamn millennials, these goddamn zoomers. Back in my day, we used to call it Molly. Like, do you reckon they're like, I've heard people say that as a joke, but do you reckon there are boomers who are like legit mad? Just being like, oh my god, you don't even call it crack anymore? Oh my god, Kids these days are on the sanctities of our drug use. Whee! Oh. Danger! Meteors incoming! Nah, I'm all set about that. What a pussy. Back then they had Quaaludes, man. It's so much better than us. Variant dungeon, oh god. I'm gonna hear limbs like cracking the 80s. I need it. Oh god. I have not seen anything for it. I have not seen anything for the new one. Eee, feel my power. Chat, feel my power. No, there's jelly down there. I need help. I've been hit by meteors. Hot dog! I'll take a hot dog as well. Thank you. Oh. Boom! Nice! I think I've been by meteor than this. Play Final Fantasy 14. Get out of the way of the giant glowing AoE markers. See, people always like to mock Final Fantasy 14 players, just being like, oh my god, your game's not that hard. You just see the big orange glowing thing and you don't stand in it when it goes off. And people are always like, oh, it's so easy to do. And then they put giant glowing orange markers in other video games like this one, and people can't fucking do it. Can ya? It's actually way harder to see a circle that it stays there for 30 seconds, and then you have to not be in at the end of the 30 seconds. It's actually harder than it seems, isn't it, huh? It is. You can just say Northern Light, it's fine. Yeah, but it's not only him. I've seen people like take it from him and also say it. I've also seen other people half say it. Those most expensive I've ever seen, like you very well have seen Bush. Good, I could ask him why he did 9/11. Whee! I don't even know where to reach from here. Whee! Dragon! Out of all the things that are here now, it's a dragon. Out of all the things, it can't be a Leo. I can't even. This thing is actually too strong. I can't even pick up the fucking hole. It's in the sluttiest bed over the past 3 days. Ah, so much better. To be fair, I should probably not get the old just to be nice. If I don't get the ore, someone else who doesn't have the challenge. Whee! Whee! Any other islands? No. Jesus Christ. Go back down. Go back down. We're a little high up here. Whee! Doink, cut. Whee! Part of me wants to, like, actually keep going today until I land on the halberd and get a Leo. Part of me wants to actually just get a Leo done with by just landing on one, by just doing that. If we find a Leo eventually on there. Because it'd be easier for me to do that than actually get the parts for it, because I failed it even that earlier today. Single race target flight does so. I'd actually prefer a single race. I am not doing target flight with a fucking dragoon. I am not doing target flight with a dragoon. And it's one of the most powerful things, so the other ones aren't even that good, and I didn't get many offense. Alright, and 101 stars. Hey, welcome back to air ride mode. Welcome back to air ride mode. Thank God City Trial doesn't have any challenges that relate to the air ride races, because they're so uncommon. But also, that would just be redundant. Whee! This is a little absurd. This is a little absurd. I'm so sorry. Whee! Wasn't Leo one of the offline only missions? I'm thinking about just like the ride every machine. I'm thinking about the ride every machine. Just so I can have written. So if I ever get, so when I get Gigantus. Whee! My motion sickness could never play this game. Whee! Feel my power.
Finish.
I am so sorry, I'm 101 stars. Was there a Leo mission? I don't even remember. If there's a Leo mission, I don't have it written down. There's stuff for like attack wild legendary machine, weaken a wild legendary machine, attack a legendary machine offline. Yo, wheelie. Why wheelie? Family. Family. Yeah. I meant to look at the checklist. There might be stuff for the checklist that I don't actually have written down. For this. I guess in Resident Evil, this is ridiculous. That's why this game is awesome. That's why this game is awesome, because it's so fucking absurd. Yeah, when rewinding Gigantus, the minute 45, fuck that one. Secret rooms, all the floating isles that appear on Skya. Yeah, ride every machine, because I don't have Leo for that. Hydropods. Oh, ride on Leo's back. Okay, ride on Leo's back is an offline one. I forgot about that, yeah. I don't have that one written down. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I have to do it offline anyways, eventually at some point. Yeah, get up on the Hydra's back is an offline thing. Never mind, I completely forgot we unlocked that one. I completely forgot that was even on the list. I completely forgot about that. Defeat the tax, land attack a legendary machine. What else have we got here? 2 huge pillars in time. We can let, yeah. And then there's still these things. I think Mikey said this was like some of these ones in the corners are like collect Gigantus parts. But I don't know, so I don't have those yet. So I don't have those just yet. Can't even though the city with the exit is above the leadership ending pisses me off. I don't know what you mean. Do you normally try to play games or is Air Riders the exception? What? What? Oh, plat games. I just figured it'd be fun for this. This game, like the checklist in this game is just really fun. And so I just figured it'd be a fun thing to do for this game for streaming purposes. I'm gonna get to a point where I'm not trying to do like an Air Rider stream every single week, because we'll have like so few challenges left, and there'll always be events like this.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I did Astrobot. Like whether I
Shadow Storm.
whether like how much completion for a game is just super dependent on me. Do we ever go back for the speedrun levels? We did we went and did the ones that existed up to like the Christmas levels, but then they still continued adding more often. And so I kind of got to the point where I'm just like, I'll do another episode of it when they confirm they've stopped. But I don't know if that will ever happen.
Steel Ball.
Like if they've not done any for like a year, then I'll go back at some point. But even then, it's probably only like 10 levels, so it'll be like a half an hour thing. Crack the boxes, beer all over. Because I mean, like, I definitely don't platinum the like the Yakuza games. God no. But like, there's a metric of completion that we take to those in terms of like trying to make sure we do like most of the unique kind of thing. Obviously, there's FF14 where the goal is just like every quest line, and I'm like also this person working on machines. I mean, going through the Donkey Kong Legacy, a lot of the games in the Donkey Kong Legacy are going to be 100%. The only games I'm not certain about for the Donkey Kong Legacy for 100% is Jungle Beat and the 2 handheld DK games. And that's just because I don't know enough about those games to know whether that's like viable or reasonable or worthwhile, because I don't even know. If I'm doing freaking DK64, I have to 100% because the whole meaning of that game is that 100%ing it is fucking miserable. That's like part of the bit of that game. So I have to for that one. I'm gonna activate my special. Come on, one person. Yeah, everyone's here.
2, 1, start.
Feel my power. Feel my power, Chloe. Oh, you're not feeling my power enough. Maybe I shouldn't have spammed spin. maybe that was not the wisest idea.
Fire.
Yeah? Oh, sorry. There was no reason behind that. I just had vengeance in my heart. I just felt like being a murderer. Chat, you ever feel like just committing murder?
Steel Ball.
Hey chat, I promise I'm not a cop. Do you ever feel like just doing murder? And if you've ever like been overcome by a temptation in the past and you've succumbed to it, do you want to like detail the exact time, date, and victim? Whee! Go down to which one are you playing? Because it's on a PlayStation Mumble games. The most recent one that came out, which is Wilds. Well, I imagine it's probably World or Iceborne that's in there. You ever feel like a plastic bag drifting in the winds?
Fire.
Yes? Who keeps calling out my name? So distracting. Oh my god. Oh, Rise? I forgot that came to PlayStation. I've played Rise. I've not played his expansion Sunbreak. I plan on doing that probably after the Wilds expansion. Between Wilds expansion... Oh, Jesus. Between the Wilds expansion and the next game afterwards, I'll probably try to do the Sunbreak, which is the expansion for Rise. And at some point, I've got to go and actually finish, what's it called? What's the other one that I was doing that I didn't finish? Generations Ultimate. Whee! What's up there? Whee! Zoink. Zoink. doing. The idea of a Monster Hunter is that it'll be a lot easier for me to do more Monster Hunter once I'm caught up on 14. Because then more of my streams that would be 14 get into the Monster. That's kind of like my current mindset. The last actual update was last July, now it might be done now. Do you mean Rise? I kind of figured Rise would have come out with just everything at once on PlayStation, but I guess the idea is that it's been updated like similarly over time. Dust Up Derby. I'll take that. Well, let's do the fun update patch anniversary stuff. We should do next week. Oh, Astrobot. Oh, Astrobot's last update was July. Okay. Another thing I gotta do. Well, I don't know if that's a lot of people. Fuck the Hydra's here. Uh-oh, Chloe, you were meant to feel my power. I don't need to feel yours. Chloe, no, please. Fuck. Chloe, please. Have mercy on me, Chloe. What did I ever do to you? Other than make you feel my power, what did I ever do to you? Chloe! What if I deliberately aimed? Whee! I'm getting people. I don't know who I'm getting. No! I think Chloe's on me again. No, that was Mark's that got me that time. Mark's gets called by their character. Chloe gets called by their name. Chloe, feel my power! Go, Alex, feel my power! Someone feel my power! Oh my god! Why does no one want Alex? Thank you for feeling my power. Fucking Chloe! No! You know what? If I come second to Chloe, if I come second to Chloe, I can accept that at least. I can at least. No! That wasn't even Chloe. That wasn't even Chloe that got me that time.
5, 4, 3,
Jesus Christ.
1, time.
I don't know if I came second. I didn't come first because Chloe made me feel her power. Or did I come second? I came second! I lost to the Hydra. My goat is washed. No! I thought 101% DK64 run is not that terrible. Of course it's not going to be a 100% run. Oh, you're right, of course, I'm being stupid. Of course I'm not going to 100% DK64. I'm going to 101% it. Because Donkey Kong Country games can't have normal percentage amounts of their completion. I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, when it comes to the Donkey Kong Legacy, like the lands game, like we're doing the country games at the moment. Obviously, like 100% all of those. Trying to like see how well I can do that without even having to look up a guide. The lands games are gonna do that for. I can't remember if I have to be careful with the land games. I think 2 and 3 are fine. I honestly can't remember if you can go back to previous levels in Land 1. So like if you miss a bonus in one of the levels in Land 1, I don't know if you can go back and get it. I think you can. I believe level select does exist. Because I can think of the map screen, but I also can't remember if the map screen actually lets you go to previous ones. But I'm pretty sure it does. Then there's 64 and 60 like. I feel like people would be legit upset if I did 64 DK64 on stream for the first time, and I didn't 100% it because again, like the meme of that game is that it's so absurd to 100% because there's so much in it. Whee! There are some near bullshit minigames. That is honestly that's the main thing that I've heard. The main thing that I've heard is the constant needing for tag barrels and just the sheer number of collectibles that you just have to constantly swap characters for, and that there's some absurd bullshit minigames. Like I've heard that it's like how there's like certain like Spyro games where there's like every Spyro game has like 1 or 2 like ridiculous minigames that are just in fucking impossible. Trouble with the trolley, eh? I've heard DK64 does put those to shame. So there is that. That part does worry me a little bit. But when it comes to, yeah. And then there's, oh, actually,
3, 2, 1.
there's, like, Returns and Tropical Freeze.
Shadow Storm.
Returns and Tropical Freeze are games that I don't know. Because I can't remember what the percentage counts. I know what I'm doing for those. I know what I'm completing when it comes to Tropical Freeze and Returns. But when it comes to what percentage that the game says those are, I don't know. But my goal for Returns to Tropical Freeze is complete every level, get every puzzle piece. From memory, I don't even know if you need to get the puzzle pieces on for what is technically 100% in that game, but fuck it, it's fun. And then the other bit is that both of those games have like a hard mode. And I have no idea if the hard mode for those games, like those count towards percentages. But I'm not doing the hard mode for it. Because it's just the same levels. That'd be the equivalent of like Donkey Kong Country 3, I believe. There's a cheat code to activate that like removes checkpoint barrels, and you technically get more percent completion if you do them on that mode, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But yeah, then it comes to just Jungle Beat, DK King of Swing, and DK Jungle Climber, and it's just for those, I'm not gonna commit to 100% for those, just because I have no idea what it's like. So I would like to, just because you know, so close to 100%ing everything. Like, if I didn't 100% those, they'd be the only games in Legacy that I didn't. So I'd like to, but I have no idea. Like, it could, like, 100% completion for one of those games could be, oh yeah, beat the game 6 times in a row. And like, if that's the case, then I was like, no. You're the first person to ever care about puzzle pieces and DKC returns. I love the puzzle pieces. That's like why I love those. That's like one of my favorite parts about those games. What if the DK coins existed like several times over? That's what makes them so good. What if there was several DK coins per level? It's awesome. I love it. I'm getting targeted too. Chloe, you need to stop being good at the video game. Chloe, not gonna lie, it's a little ableist of you to be so good at this video game. I'm not gonna lie, I think we need to make a social media post about you. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were better than this. Whee! Whee! Go. I'm too fast. Going! Where the f... There's still... Oh shit, there's still 2 minutes. I thought we were nearly done. Oh, there's still 2 minutes. I'm gonna go to the sky. Is there any islands? You fly, father. Father! Father! More! 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 Ooh! There's a skybin. Hey! Oi! Oi! Oh, how about the attack? Oi! Mine! Oi! Oi! Well, it's a dragon. Assholes! God damn it. Stupid fucking nonsense bullshit over all of it. It's been so silly the last like minute. It's so funny. Oh god, I love this mode so much. I love this mode. Just that appears and just everyone races to it. Yeah, knowing that legendary machine's gonna appear on that, yeah, no wonder everyone tries to go for it. I mean, there's a legendary machine and an all. No wonder people rush for it as fast as possible. And also, no fucking wonder that it's so rare for it to spawn, because of Halberd appearing is a massive boost. It's ridiculous advantage for like those people. So I just not a huge battle that everyone only knowing Village backtrack to one time don't say got to for a different character they're currently playing. But if I don't do that, I'm gonna forget where they are. If I do that, I'm gonna forget where they are. Is the issue. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to end a Resident Evil. Spoiler. I picked up a Kendra and I didn't even get to fire because I saw the magnet. Thought I did better. Thought I got more. Thought I got more. Decent offense, but my terrible defense.
Stadium.
Oh, button rush though. Button rush should work. Button rush should be fine. No. Oh, and I would assume Bonanza is like totally fine around this. At the end of the legacy, we are playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. I would assume Donkey Kong Bonanza is like completely fine in terms of like completion metrics if it's made by the Odyssey team. Type of thing where it's like it might take a bit, might be like a lot of little things to get, but in terms of like, is it reasonable to do? Absolutely. If it's made by the Odyssey team, I'm gonna assume that one is pretty fine. Thing is, like, when it first came out, I heard a lot of positives about it. In terms of, like, yo, it was real good. And then obviously got nominated at the Heelys. But I've not really heard people talk about it since. But also, I've been deliberately avoiding it. I've also deliberately avoided hearing people talk about it. I don't want to get spoiled on the giant Dark Souls dragon.
3, 2, 1, time.
He's good game. Thing is, I know very, very little about. Like, there was the direct on it. I've not seen that. Well, I don't. Card. No wonder you didn't win. It's much easier to hit all the buttons if you're on a machine and not just on foot. Very stupid. Yo, adorable. And yo! We did it! That's another one completed. Let's go. Let's go. But it's like outside of like all I know about DK Bonanza is that initial reveal for it. So I know it's like a 3D game, which Odyssey devs not surprising. Again, not surprising. But like it's a big 3D game and it has like destructible environments, and DK looks different. Well, I know so fucking little about that game. I maxed out Cynthia's friendship and she showed me her slimy pink thing, her Gastrodon. There's an East and a West version of Gastrodon. And so I'm trying to come up with some joke of just being like, Cynthia has two. She has an east side one and a west side one. But I'm really struggling to like make the joke connect. It's like I'm implying that Cynthia is like a blessed sibling. She has a head of resolve and a head of resolve. Final Fantasy XIV reference in case you didn't get it. The thing that I'm curious about is just like, do we think I'll get to Bonanza this week? I know I missed a lot of streams this week. Curse just like being on the toilet more frequently than I've not been on the toilet. TMI, but that's like the reason that I didn't do like 2 of the 3 streams I didn't do this week. The other one was just I had to stay back at work. And I can't even blame anyone at work for that. I got blame delivery drivers for that. I'm just streaming Super 64 alone. That's what concerns me. That's what concerns me. Because like, I have goals for what I want to finish this year. And they're not even like that extreme. I would like to finish Yakuza 6 this year. I would like to finish the next Layton game. I'd like to finish Bonanza. I'd like to finish Disco Elysium and whatever game comes after that. I'm pretty sure at this moment I've decided it's Crosscode. Not Crosscode, even if depending on how long Disco Elysium takes, I don't think Crosscode is reasonable, because I've heard Crosscode can be like a 100 hour game. Well, I don't know how long Big S64 is gonna take. So there's that. So I had to get off my go so I still need to do this again. I've been hearing really good things about Pocopia. Like it's a thing of I've heard really good things about Pocopia. I've also heard the people say that the good things that they say about Pocopia is not surprising because Pocopia is made by the Dragon Quest Builders devs, and Dragon Quest Builders is a game that people fucking love. So it's like, hey, guess what? Pocopia is like Dragon Quest Builders, but Pokemon, and with like some differences, and apparently that like makes it really, really good, which is, yeah, that does check out. That does check out. I feel like Pokemon is one of those things where, like, I need to watch a little bit of footage of, like, someone playing the game from Move. Because I don't know what the premise is. Like, I don't know Dragon Quest Builders. Like, it's not a thing I've played, so I'm not, like, as confident in the premise. Because, like, looking at the footage, the obvious comparison is, like, Minecraft, right? But, I don't want to do a game that's like a Minecraft. I want something that has more guidance, more objectives to it. I'm not the world's most creative person. I struggle to like come up with ideas for myself and just be like, I want to execute those and do those things. I'm very much a person of just like, I like trying to accomplish objectives in the video game that it tells me to. So that's like what I like trying to do. So... like, Pocopia is like Dragon Quest Builders. Oh my god, there's a second one. There's a second one. Whee! That's not happening. No, special. My Big S64 run took under 26 hours. Okay, so add the fire tax. So that is 39 hours. Divide that by 4. So... that's 10 streams, and that feels like too few. that is an implication of 10 streams, and that feels like too few for me to get through that. I love how we've confidently worked it out at this point as well. I love how we've worked out pretty confidently the fire tax is basically just like 1.5 times. Can I get on the lid, please? Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop! Thank you! I got a Leo! I got Leo, let's go! Look at this. What the hell? Okay. Oh. I gotta remember, you don't quick attack with this thing, that makes it jump. You just run at people and you just fucking hit them! You just run at people and hit them. I got a Leo though, yay! I finally have a Leo. Again, I'll need to get on a Leo and offline to like get all the challenges. Yay! But at least I have one. Now if I get a Gigantus, then that thing is done. Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
The fact that Leo stops so instantly definitely like helps control how ridiculous it is. Go! Look at Leo go! Look at Leo go! Look at that speed! Look at that!
Stadium.
Dust up Derby Gummers. Target flight. I'm gonna go big battle. I wanna do big battle. Yeah! Big battle! I have no idea how this will go because I'm not that used to it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Big Leo does big attacks! I think it might go okay. I think it might be alright. I think we'll be okay. Hey, remember how I was like, you know those challenges that I had to cheese of just like making a bunch of paper marks in terms of like defeating or just being like, I don't know how you're meant to do big battles and actually get all of these kills. It seems kind of impossible to get that many kills. I've worked it out. I've worked out how to get that many kills in a big battle. It's called Have Leo. It's called Have Leo and just like literally run at people. Holy shit. Holy shit! Oh my god, someone else got a kill! How dare you? Do you think other people regret joining this match? Do you think the others are regretting joining the big battle with me? Do you reckon they're going, I should have done the fucking dust-up derby? Yeah, let's go! Oh! Yo! I didn't realize Leo came in with like the action pose with you on the win. That's so badass! You like do a unique pose if you like to finish with Leo. That's so fucking cool. And Leo doesn't attack as well. That's so badass. That's so fucking sick. Yo. Yeah, so that doesn't actually like do much for us getting on the Leo. Like there is a challenge to ride on Leo, but you have to do that offline, so it doesn't even do that. But yeah. Like there's this ride on Leo, but it has to be offline. But there is this where it's ride every kind of machine in Skyer at least once. I at least have that. So if we get a Gigantus before we get a Leo offline, we'll at least do that. There'll at least be that one. But that was fun. I like Leo. I like Leo. I only got to play as Leo for like a couple boss fights in the story, which was fucking awesome. But seeing Leo in this mode, I very much do understand Leo in this mode of just like, yeah, the auto attack is ridiculous as well. Wait, Deku, the thing that you posted, is that the one that you're looking at? Deku, is that the thing that you found for the Luchador mask? Sorry, going back a conversation about 40 minutes ago. Because that's not the one I was thinking of. Or are you posting that as like a joke of like, that's what it looks like? I forgot what we were talking about. I just opened up the description first. Deku said it looked like something, and I can't remember. I don't know if Deku's posting a photo of what they think it looks like, or what they found and what they thought it would be something. But either way, I've been tempted to buy it. Either way, I've been tempted. Just wear it for the final stream of Dawn. Sorry, I'll get to this shadow eventually. No, I guess I won't. Fine, I'll take the fucking Zenoga wing stuff. No, this is a Christmas tree. So I found one that have a lot of different colors and flags. Okay, so it's a different thing than what I was thinking of. Because the one that I've seen at the place that I know of, it's only available in one color. Tiny boxes give you big rewards. Small boxes are... I don't have a way of finishing this joke that I'm comfortable with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run. Shadow Star! Thank you. I want to lean into the event. I want to not be a coward. I'm like everyone else online right now. Bro. Whee! Everywhere I go, bitches always know. No, everywhere I go, it's just like I see stuff and then I try to get there and then people have got it before me. It's gonna be one of my worst performances. Ramen! I've not had ramen for Oh, cool, but just what I needed. Oh, back to normal, there we go. What are you gonna do now, Cracker? I'm normal sized, you motherfucker. I'm not even necessarily aiming at Cracker. I'm just trying to aim at like hitting through it and this thing will be like, okay, whoever tried to throw the Cracker right at the death to get all people collecting stuff, very smart. Very smart. That was very clever. Jesus. Someone pulled a pinata. Fucking hell. Boink. So many shadow stuff. I want more events like this. I want more events like this in this game. Like, cause a lot of the events that we've had have been like a focus on what the event is. Where it's like, oh, it's in team. I mean, the team stuff is also fun. It's like team drama is fun. Well, a lot of it's just like, oh, the event's always going to be this, so you focus on doing this. Or, like, there's less people, or, like, everyone will be in the same city. This is an event where it's just, like, this changes, like, also what the city trial itself is like. Massive focus on one type of mission. Massive focus on one type of machine. There's, like, one type of field event comes up, like, frequently. So everyone's on edge at all the time to just be like, to be like, oh, I need to reach that. Wow, you reached that quickly. I don't have like the flight for it. Can I reach it at least with the magnet? I can see a shit though. I can see a shit though. They don't get the hole. Can I magnet the hole? I can magnet the hole. No, someone else got a point. Bye Halberd, you're boring now. Oh, but there's another Sky Island. The issue is that with the Shadow Stars, like, oh, actually, nope, never mind. No, that's not gonna reach it. With Shadow Stars everywhere, getting those items actually much harder. Stats are a lot better for it. It ain't no paper star. It ain't no paper star. I gotta say though, doing this, I mean, it's also because of, you know, buffed, so it helps. But, we're liking the Shadow Star today. They're buffed, they're literally better than usual, so there is that element to it, but, you know. What if I committed fucking murder? What if I did it again? Did I get another one? I wasn't even aiming with that Gordo. I was just trying to get rid of it. Okay, I have a lot of boost and fuck all else. Oh, no, sorry, I got a lot of turn. I can get turns. Dust up Derby, air glide, not air glide. Fuck it, dust up Derby. I have the buffed up character. Let's see if that will do anything. Let's see if the buffed up character can actually help. At all. Dust up Derby, 3, 2, 1, go! I love how everyone's immediate response is the exact same thing of just let those all just rush into the middle and spin attack and just see who fucking dies. The quarter was like right there. It was really obvious. I guess it was the ball. Ball, steel ball. Did you know my balls are steel? Lol. Really is just like grab Gordos. Gordos are one of the best things to this. Oh, and also a fireworks launcher. If someone can't get out of the damn way. real special thing. Go! It's actually not easy to kill these things. It's not really helpful. Nothing like a fireworks launcher! Fire! Gotcha! Gotcha! Don't drive into the Gordo! Don't drive into the Gordo! Just don't drive into the Gordo! Okay, I got shot by Bluey's. I don't know what the fuck. Stop driving into the Gordo! Only so much I can do here to help you. Yeah, look at all those shadow star gummies that I got. Just don't drive into the Gordo. So many of them drove into it. A lot of top speed, not a lot of turn. They probably couldn't fucking avoid the damn thing if I had to guess what was going on there. God, I love this game. So I'm checking the... There it is. There it is. Can I open this image in a new tab? There we go. Oh, it's a gift too. Perfect. This is the one I'm looking at. When we're talking about running a Salomon Shadow Star. Oh, that sounds badass. I like that one. When I'm talking about the fucking luchador mask hat, this is the one that I know of in the place that I can go to. It's a GIF as well to show you the variations. See? It's a hat, but you turn it around and it's a mask. See? It's so cool. It's so cool. Realizing the way I altered this, you can't even hear the game. Now you can hear the game in the background of this happening. Hell yeah. So I couldn't work out whether this was white people nonsense or not. Because this is majority white, but it's not entirely white people here. Like in the official promotional material. Which is clearly the judge of whether something is white people nonsense or not. How many white people and how many not white people did they hire to advertise it? That is clearly the metric. That's the barometer that you use to determine whether something is white people nonsense or not. White people nonsense has never been like promoted and advertised by non-white people because they got paid for it at all. Not at all. Never. Oh, Kirby! Look! Lily B's playing a Kirby. It's totally a Kirby. You know what the silly thing is now? You know what the silly thing is now because of the way the events work? Kirby is more structured than Minecraft, so it doesn't just throw you into the wild so you have to decide what to do. Because that's what concerns me. I want, like... If I had to choose an ideal, I'd want, like, slightly more guided than Animal Crossing. I'd want, like, objectives to try and accomplish by doing the things. But yeah, silly way because of the way the events work in this, especially this one, with the halberd. If I want to complete stuff on the checklist now, I got the all on top of the halberd, and I wrote the Leo. Any of the other stuff on the checklist, at this point, I'm disincentivized to continue playing the event. Because a lot of the other stuff now can't appear during the event. Vinegar! Hi, Vinegar. Because there's stuff like, you know, the pillars, the tacks, the secret rooms. All of those are like wild legendary machines. All of those are less likely to happen because odds are it will just be Albert
3,
instead.
2, 1, start!
Kind of a kind of funny way that works. Can I? Thank you. So we are in a slightly silly situation in that way. I mean, event's fun. Event's fun to do. But yeah. Again, the big question at this rate is just going to be, will events stop in this game first, or will I finish the checklist first? That's like the race at this point. That's gonna be the race. Because at this point we have 15 challenges left for City Trial. And our next episode of Air Riders, assuming they don't do another event like super fucking quickly. Assuming they don't have another event super quickly. Our next episode of Air Riders is going to be Top Ride mode where we finish Top Ride. That'll be the plan for the next thing to do. Both the events, so we hope we can do the checklist first. Gonna be very interesting experience. Yeah, the next episode should be doing the top right episode, and so doing a top right episode, we're going to be focusing on checklists for top right, and with our performance in Air Ride last time, we should also finish. We should also be finishing the top right checklist. So once we do that, the only thing that's going to be left to do checklist, no, fake. The only thing left checklist wise to do in the game will be, it will be these final challenges here. Again, it's one of those things where like the end of the series is going to get a little awkward. Where it's just like, how many episodes in a row will it just be of like just going into City Trial over and over again, hoping for the best that one of the things that we're doing is. Okay, there is one there, but it does look like one I've already got. Remember, that's the part that kind of worries me about like this. Because I don't want like an episode every single week that's just like, let's try and do it. Oh, we failed. Well, we'll try again next week. It's kind of like my idea of just after this, like most of the episodes are like, let's do an event, and then I'll like, okay, and then after like we do the event, because the events are fun, and then like once we finish the battle pass of the event, assuming the event isn't actually helpful for the checklist, then we just go into like normal City Trial mode of either offline to do offline specific ones, or we just keep doing the event to try and see if anything is actively necessary. But I really worry about the future of the series just being like the final 10 episodes trying to get like the one challenge because we just need these 2 pillars to appear that I need to destroy in a certain amount of time. And that's what worries me. That's what worries me. Before the next time I do offline City Trial, I do want to look up some guide-esque stuff in terms of like, what's the best way to go about getting like gigantic parts offline? Because that is something that you will need to do. And so it'll be a case of, okay, let's look up how to get gigantic parts in terms of like, what's the best way to try and get things offline? Like, how can you work out, like, how can you focus on those specifically the fastest? How can you work out, like, the likelihood of it's no longer in this match, set, stuff like that. Yeah, number of ways that, like, the future of the series does concern me a little bit, just in terms of how RNG the last, like, little parts of it are. How intensely RNG focused it can be of just... We need one of these last 2 events to, like, appear to finish this. That is not close. Oh, probably not. Where it's like RNG focus or something that has like doesn't even appear in every stream that I'm
2, 1, time.
like the pillars appearing. We don't even like see like. I would say there's probably more episodes of City Trial where we don't see the pillars appear at all than we do see the pillars appear. Just overall.
Stadium.
And then it's like destroy 2 of them in a single event. It's like, what the fuck? Why are you recommending me Drag Race? Maybe there'll be more events like this one that'll like go get a really hard challenge. I can't see them not doing a Gigantus event near the 1-year anniversary. Surely like more Gigantus parts appear is going to be an event closer to the 1-year anniversary. I can't see them passing that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Like that just feels like a no-brainer for like one of the last things to do. Whee! 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 I see why they recommended me to do this one. I see why they recommended me to Drag Race. I got a lot more speed than I thought compared to others. Jesus. Guess I was able to reach that. Yeah! Okay, I didn't realize I was that much faster than everyone else. Jesus Christ. Come on, hurry up! Come on, we've got races to do here. At this point, I was half your speed. God. My God. I love how it still keeps tallying points for this once you've got everything. It's still just like, no, you need to know how many points you got though. Very important that you know how many points you got past the number that you needed. Again, look, there's 15 left. And as the thing is, like, out of those 15, one of them's not even real. Out of the challenges that we have left, right, to do here. Like, there's attack a wild legendary machine and weaken a wild legendary machine. They're 2 separate things. If you weaken it, you've obviously attacked it. So, like, that's going to automatically count. Ride every kind of machine at least once. If we get Gigantus, we get... there's literally one which is just unlock all the Hydra parts on the checklist, which to do that is literally just do certain challenges. I think once we touch all floating isles, we finish the checklist thing that is also get all the Hydra parts. So there's 15 challenges left, but there's also not 15 different things to do. I believe Mikey was saying that, like, of the challenges that are left, one of them's, like, collects 3 Gigantus parts, and then there's another one that collects 7 Gigantus parts. So even amongst those, there's some where it's just, like, it's just 2 tiers of the same thing. So there's not even going to be 15, like, individual things left to do. It's just... what there is left to do is a nightmare. Those boxes are the same thing. Where are the boxes? I don't even see any boxes. Also, today was like, the beginning of today was flooded with legendary machines. We haven't seen one appear in quite a while. There was quite a few at the beginning of today, and now it's just like, look, been a few matches in the same name. Die! Let's go! That is one thing that's really nice at the moment. Something that's really nice at the moment is just, most people are on Shadow Stars. Shadow Stars are weak as shit. Hang on then, Art. Look, you should have grabbed the sleeve. It would have suited you. It would have brought out your eyes. Whee! You know what might honestly be a wise idea? I'm thinking about the island, like, is that a same island I've been to or not? I look at that island and I actually look at it and I realize, I think that's one I've been to, but I'm not certain of this. I'm not certain if that's the same one I've been to or not. Oh no! I'm worried that I've sometimes seen the final island. I mistake it for another, and so I don't try to get to it, and then I just masturbate to it, sadly. Kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Masturbate, sadly. Kind of an oxymoron. Kind of, no, an oxymoron. Redundant. That I had both of those jokes in my mind at the same time, and I was just like, how do I say both of them? Both versions of this joke are funny. How do I say both at the same time? 'Cause I'm an idiot. How do I make the joke of just unhappy but masturbating? How's that possible? And how do I also make the joke of unhappy and masturbating? What do you mean? That's the same thing. I was like, I had the idea of both of those jokes at the same time. I was like, I need to say both. How do I do this? How do I get both of these out? I don't think I'm gonna make it. Chat, I might be screwed. Why am I quick spinning? Because I don't know how bird that big battle felt so good. That was me with Leo earlier. Ah! Good. Go ahead and help myself out. It's so frustrating with Queen. Just hearing the shit that members of Queen. I say members of Queen. It might. I don't know if it's more. I don't want to implicate the others if it's more. If it's not. It might just be Brian May. I don't know. I don't want to implicate. Maybe it's also the others. Maybe I don't. But hearing some of the shit that Brian May has said in the intervening years, it's one of those things where it's just also this is why Freddie Mercury never came out while he was alive. I mean, he died in midnight, so but well, there was a thing of Brian May coming out just being oh, if we were to make Queen, if we were to do Queen as a band nowadays, we'd have to include a trans person to make it work, otherwise people wouldn't like the band. And it's just 3, 2, 1, time. Yeah, this is why he didn't tell you guys, huh? This is why he never told you while he was alive, huh? Okay. I got a lot of stats. I excel in nothing. I excel in nothing. So single, I so rarely get to do single race. I didn't get to do that one. I didn't get to do that event. I didn't get to do the event where the event was all of the stadiums are races. I didn't get to do that because it broke. That's the one event that I've technically not done in this, the one event that I've missed. But not because I didn't try. I was absolutely planning on streaming it at a time. It's just the event fucking broke and didn't work properly. Well, I don't know. I think the event was probably, I think it broke other modes of the game. But the mode did, it was the stadium for, it was the Christmas one where it was just gee, everyone is way faster. Of just every challenge is gonna be a race, every stadium's gonna be a race. So get ready to do race challenges. And I was like, yeah, it sounds awesome. And then apparently it didn't work, so the event only existed for a few hours. By the time I'm playing on stream, it was the second day of it. It no longer existed. That was the Christmas one. That's the one that they replaced with the first event that they had in the game, where it was 8 people in a city trial and they all go to the same event. So I didn't get to do that. I haven't missed any of the rewards. I just missed an event because it didn't work properly. But you so rarely see single races in stadiums, which I understand why. I totally get why you don't see single race as an option for city trial stadiums that frequently. Because there's already a race mode in there, right? Which is also why none of the checklists for City Trial requires you doing single races. Because again, air ride exists. But it's nice every now and then to just be take in a ridiculously souped up machine into this normal mode. See, this is what we need. We need more people choosing Meta Knight. We need an entire lobby of Meta Knights. That's what we need. I'm now wondering if we see a Meta Knight, if that's an indication it's likely a real person. And if we see someone who's not a Meta Knight, it's probably because they're a fake person. Like, do we think Air Rider is a bot or not? Do we think Air Rider's a bot? Because I'm having a possible hunch that Air Rider might be a bot. I don't know.
Shadow Storm.
But TNT Dragon, that's probably a real person. I'm gonna assume TNT Dragon's I'm hoping in my heart. The turn is so bad at the start. Can't do anything where like you aim for precision. It's just like fucking fly through areas and just get shit. Pardon, gigantic. But yeah, it's one of those things that's like very frustrating about Queen specifically. I mean, like, the thing is, if you're into old music in general, if you're into music from like the 90s or earlier, and it's like you like the bands and you like the music, it's one of those things where it's just like, you know what you're getting involved with when it comes to like problematic histories and shit. The era of rock stars. We all kind of know what that entails. I mean, it's probably different levels for like different people. It's probably like different levels for different people. Sometimes I just get stuck like this and I'm just like, I'm gonna cry. It's like, I get stuck in a stupid spot and I just can't get out of it. I'm just like, what am I even doing, dude? What am I even doing here? I am participating in your race, I'll lose. I can tell because I couldn't even reach the fucking race checklist thing by the time I got there. This is a terrible match for me. I'm not fighting shit. I ain't fighting shit. So the thing is, I say that where it's just like, oh, the era of rock stars and everything like that. It's just like, you absolutely know like the problematic elements of them, of just like, oh, maybe like, oh, they're hooking up with fans and just like not encouraging that distance with some of them, so some of them might have gotten a bit obsessed or like promise them too much or anything like that, or like using their position for that, or like I'm talking about like the lower scale shady shit. I'm not talking about like I'm not saying that like there's obviously some where it's there, but it's like even the bands where it's like the people in the band aren't bad people. It's still a case of just like yeah, but they probably still like abuse their position as a rock star to like get laid with people and like an uncomfortable power dynamic. Like, I'm talking about like that level of shit. I'm not talking about just like, oh yeah, this person like this rock star raped someone. Like I'm not talking about that. But like, I think about that and I'm just like, yeah, it's uncomfortable how that like exists for like the old era of rock stars. But then I think about the modern era and I'm just like, actually thinking about like online influencers. Have we really changed? Let's think about the era of online influencers and how many of them have done like the problematic shit that isn't outright evil. Like if we're talking like that's like the level I'm talking about. Like problematic and uncomfortable, but not outright evil. And it's just like, you know what? I don't think we've changed much at this era. Oh, is it Leo there too? Let's go, so I'm like getting rid of Candy Pirate this still. It is one of the things that I do find a little like funny, just in terms of like how much like ideas have changed about like what did I get a sorry, did I get a one's even got the all up. Well, I'm not gonna get to it now because oh, but there is that over there. There's an all over here. Yeah. I think I got a Zygon. Nice. Yo! But I didn't get the all on the halberd, I got the all on this. Well, like, the era of, like, modern influences, right? On the internet is just like, you know, if you talk to your fans, like, as people, then, like, that's, like, putting up an uncomfortable thing of just, like, you know, not creating enough distance between, whereas it's like, you should never, like, talk to, like, to some extent, some people say, like, you should never talk to fans in, like, in any capacity or anything like that. And, like, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not just, like, you absolutely can be on, like, online content creator and, like, push parasociality too far and everything like that. But, like, I do find that fun, like, you compare that to, like, even 30 years ago, where it's just, like, you're a rock star on a music stage. And, like, as you go to the bar afterwards, there's a girl there who, like, liked seeing your performance. And she's just like, I like you, like, you're a music star and you're awesome and you're hot. And then the music star's just like, and I also find you hot. Let's fuck. And, like, that was just, like, commonly accepted as, like, that was, like, one of the perks of being a rock star. Like, that would be like, why do you want to be a rock star? And it's like, to get the chicks, man. But that was just, like, part of, like, being a rock star. And then now it's just like, yeah, if you, like, talk to any of your fans, like, you're probably a bad person. But it's also funny because we're probably still in the era of, like, rock stars hooking up with their fans. Like, rockstars are probably still hooking up with their fans. And it's like, I do understand, like, one, there still can be issues with, like, rockstars hooking up with their fans. There can still be moments where, like, again, that is, like, taking advantage of the like, power dynamic in uncomfortable ways. I don't think it's guaranteed to be a problem. I don't think inherently someone famous sleeping with, like, having sex with someone who isn't famous is inherently always bad. I don't think that. But I think probably a lot of us probably, like, that there's probably some level of, like, imbalance going on that's not great. Well, I do also understand part of the difference of just, like, you know, with an online content creator, like, for me, right? Like, not that I'm famous, but, like, I do understand there's a difference between you see a rock star on stage who's, like, very much on stage, they're the big person, all of the eyes are on them, they're, like, the lights are on them, they're playing to, like, thousands of people, and all of those thousands of people are around you. Fanna beat me. God damn it. I understand that, like, in that situation, it's way harder to feel like, oh, this is a one-on-one thing with just me and this person. Whereas, like, if you're watching a Twitch stream, it can be, like, an 8-hour thing. It can be, like, 8 hours long where you're sending messages constantly in chat and then the streamer is, like, directly responding to you. So I do understand because of the nature of online, and also because, like, you know, if you're watching stuff online, you're probably at home, you're probably on your own in your rooms and stuff like that, so you don't have the, like, if you're in a mosh pit, you have the reminder of hundreds, if not thousands of other people are around you, but to see the same people, it's hard to it's much harder to, like, mentally in your head go, it's all about, like, the connection that me and this one person have, because, you know, they're all around you. But if you're in your room watching someone who's, like, directly responding to the things that you say, I can understand, like, why that's a lot easier to draw that parasociality. I'm like, I'm not being completely oblivious and blind to the differences or anything like that. It is just something I find funny. It is something I find funny, just in terms of, like, the rapidity of how, like, social experiences can change and stuff like that. Because, like, I'm a millennial. I come from the era of, like, sexual expression being, like, the thing that you should strive for and aim for. Like, people, like, try to, like, diminish sexual expression, so you should try and do that. And being able to be like, if you want to be a slut, fucking do it. You shouldn't judge other people for doing that. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Like, people should be able to, like, fuck as many people or fuck as few people as they want. You should be able to, like, have your own sexuality treated the way that you want to. You should be able to, like, express that and everything like that. And then just, like, I'm not saying this is younger people. You just see it from younger people because younger people are more online than old people, at least the post one. I don't know that. I'll be honest. I don't know if teens are on their phone more than boomers. From the boomers that I've seen, the boomers don't get off their fucking phones. They just don't post as much when they're on there as the Zoomers and the Alphas. The Zoomers and the Alphas do actually like do a bunch of stuff that isn't on the phone. It's just when they're on the phone and when they're on the social medias, they post a lot. The Zoomers don't post as much, but they never get off their fucking phone. It's more so the difference. But I'm not saying it's a difference in terms of like, oh, it's the younger people doing this and it's their fault. This is a puritanical thing across all of society, increasing it. Like, distinctly remembering an era of just like a lot of people trying to push for like freedom of sexual expression and like being able to like do that how you please, to just now being in the era of just like people discussing if it's just like, should we just ban like all sex scenes from movies? Because like, why should people want to see that? Like if you want, like if you think like sex scenes should be allowed in movies, you're like a filthy pervert. Ow! I'm mad that Chloe's mad that I'm preaching.
Shadows gone.
Again, this is another example of just like, it was the 2010s was like the era of people trying to push freedom of sexual expression to be way more frequent, way more like acceptable and stuff like that. And now we're in like the 2020s where there's way more of a pushback against that. It's one of those things where it's just like how rapidly like certain aspects of like social expectations can change. For good and bad. Like, it's just... It's one thing when I see, like the way that people talk about some things in terms of just like, oh, this will take years to change. Like, this is never going to change in our lifetimes. This is going to take, like, this is gonna take decades, if not centuries, to kind of change, like, you know, like cultural things. Well, I've seen people say that about trans people, where it's just like, no, it's gonna be like decades and decades to like have trans people be like commonly accepted in society and stuff like that. And I'm just like, in my lifetime alone, it went from like most people would hardly know a single gay person to fucking everyone knew a gay person, to now going back to gay people are getting like stigmatized again in just my lifetime. Like, nah, social shit changes fucking rapidly. Social experiences, social dynamics, and like social norms can change in the space of like a year or two pretty easily. It's like, I see some people just try to be say, oh, like trying to like fight the good fight of like getting like positive like social things to change. It's just impossible because it takes so long for it to happen, and I'm just like, no, no. Sometimes it might, but like it doesn't have to. Like, things can change really quickly, and it's not always just like, oh, things change and everything's perfect. Again, the example that I just noticed is like, I've seen a back and forth tugging of just like how accepting people are in society, just my lifetime alone, and fucking 30 something. Like, I ain't super old. I know by internet standards I might as well be 3 feet in fucking dirt at this point. My body might feel that way, but you know, I'm actually not that old. I mean, another big one's like climate change, of just like how quickly we've gone from just like, oh, a lot of people don't accept it, to a lot of people do accept it, to now this point where it's just like, I don't know if other people keep up to date with this, but it's just like looking at like climate movements nowadays in terms of like people who are pushing for action taken on climate change. It's like so fucking depressing of just like how many groups like talk about how, oh, we advocate for like, we're an advocate for like climate advocacy. We like want people to like we want to make it change, make a difference, like improve the world and stuff like that and everything like that. And just like how many of those are now just like all in on AI? How many of those are just like all in on supporting Trump? How many of them are just like, well, we're in the era of Trump again, so we want to push for climate change, but we want to do it without mentioning climate change. This is like, you know, it's just like, cool. So like, we've just rolled back on that a lot as well. That's fun. And that's had a pretty big push for tyrannical stuff, which has definitely led to a lot of shitty laws and stuff. Yeah. And again, really rapidly.
3, 2, 1, go!
I feel like a lot of people have this mindset of just like, social change is always in a positive direction and it's always slow. And that just so does not line up with the reality of how the world functions. Like it's one of the, like, it's a mindset that is perfectly defeatist of reality. Like, of conceding to just trying, of just like, well, social change not only like takes forever to happen, but it's always positive when it happens. And it's just like, if you believe that it takes like a really long time for it to even occur, and you also believe that like it's always going to be in a positive direction, what does that incentivize in you personally? To never actually try to do, to be in part of it. Because you're just like, well, I can't affect it. It takes so long to affect it that my actions can't possibly do anything about it. And besides, even if I don't do anything about it, it's gonna improve anyways. And this is one of those things where it's just like a, well, it's a belief of like how social progress works. Hey! Oh, I just beat you, dragon. It's a perfect belief of like social progress that like of how social progress works. That means that you never try to do anything. And that's very frustrating. But don't worry, we fixed the comment. It's all fixed and we don't have to do anything more. Yay. Yay. So I worked at a news agency and just seeing the conservative headlines on newspapers. So by that I mean the headlines on literally any newspaper. Brain gets filled with politics just by seeing it on the covers of the paper every day. One of the Australian newspapers today was like actively trying to call the attacks on Iran like the beginning of World War. Like, they were saying it's a good thing that it's the beginning of World War III, basically. That's not the exact term that they used, but basically the way that they said it was just like, finally with these attacks on Iran, finally the whole world can be brought into this war. And it's just like are you like literally advocating for World War III here? Like, is your stance as a media outlet World War III should happen? I mean, yeah, that is this is one of the furthest right newspapers in the country. So yeah, that is absolutely their stance. They absolutely think that World War III happening would be a good thing. But like, so thinking of civil rights and stuff, we had racism, then we had civil rights, so we don't have racism, we don't have to do anything. Yeah. Again, it's the mindset that perfectly allows you to not do anything. The perfect combination of believing that your own actions can't affect anything, and even if they did, it's inevitable anyway. So why do you personally need to do anything to help? It's like combining the bystander effect with like positive fatalism, which is just a horrific combination.
3, 2, 1, start!
Do I get into the rant about Don't Look Up? Do I start that now? Can I start that now? Can I start my half-an-hour rant about how I fucking hate the movie Don't Look Up? I've had my rant about that movie like at least 5 or 6 times on the channel so far. Can I have another one? I know that movie's like no longer even relevant, but I still see people quote it when it comes to like certain things, and I'm just like, you really need to learn to like reference any fucking movie. Something fun photos. I mean, something non-voters. But something also only voters. Also something the type of people who believe that the only thing that they can do in society is vote. The type of person where it's just like, well, what do you want me to do about fixing society? I voted. I tried. I already did the thing that I can do, and it didn't work. So what do you mean you expect me to do more? I already voted. Excuse me, but I like literally voted the last election. You cannot like ask me to do anything. I literally voted. And if you're wondering if I'm here, sitting here just being like, if you don't do enough, should you be feeling bad about yourself? If you're wondering if that's what I'm saying, please be aware that what I'm saying is yes, you should. But also be aware that by that I mean everyone should. Things aren't better, things aren't good. Therefore, collectively as a whole, we're not done enough. And that should annoy us. I mean, just in terms of like the, like a similar thing of just like the idea of just, oh well, my individual actions can't possibly affect things, so like, why should I worry about it? Air Rider took place in the Dust Up Derby. That wasn't a race though, it was a fighting competition. How did you win? But like, COVID is a perfect recent example of very similar things to that of just like, hey, do you want to like, as an individual, like, take some level of responsibility for like helping to mitigate the spread of this? And people would just be like, but I'm one person, what do you expect me to do? And the response was just, you're part. A lot of top speed up here. Possibly too much. Did I see another island over there? Oh, there is! There is yet another island! Holy shit. 2-for-1 special, baby! Let us be going! What is that? I got distracted with this bullshit. How has no one else gotten it? We didn't get on the machine gun. Unless that wasn't. Amazing how hard getting this all is. Those holes are not easy. Glad I had the magnet when I got mine. Glad I had access to the magnet. So someone's on a dragoon, and that can scun. That can scun. It can scun. I'm very concerned right now. Shane, can you stop this crazy thing? I now no longer know what's happening. Oh hell yeah, I can spin this shit now. Red box. Fine. Whee! Bonk, bonk, bonk.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Okay, surely I got quite a bit of power-ups there. That was ridiculous at the end though. I didn't even get max top speed. Wow. I didn't even get max up speed. But how did I do that one match where I got four 19s? All of the shit I got there, I only got 119. Dust of Derby or Big Battle? Dust of Derby. Do Dust of Derby. We'll try to do Dust of Derby. There we go, we're doing Dust of Derby. The Dragoon is not here. I need a Dragoon gun me at some point. And a Hydra gun. And a Leo gun. And a Gigantus gun. All the real final challenges. Good well! So I have flames now. But I have mic now. Yay! Let's go, I hit someone. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get out of the way of that. Is it mean to kill someone while they're using the Mega Laser? Is that a dick move? Because it kind of feels like a dick move. Oh, the mic. Okay. For all things I don't want to analyze. There we go. Very close to death. So looking at the map, I think most people are. Feel my power. Feel my power. Feel my power. I'm so bad with this. No! No! Thank you for his. Oh! Ow! Oh! Right on top of me, right at the end. Fucking ouch. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a second then. Fucking ouch. Right at the last second, right on top of me. Fucking ow. Fucking ow. I gotta be annoyed at myself that like I jumped into that. I just fucking actually just got my shit wrong. Just got actually the wrong button there. Animal, welcome! You missed my political rant for like the last half an hour. You missed it. You missed it. Also, I'm probably gonna end it there. I also probably end the stream there. I'm also just like, I'm worried about tomorrow. I'm half expecting tomorrow's 14 stream to be like another 10, 11 hour one. So I probably don't want tonight to go for like 5 hours if I don't need it to. It's also just, again, all of the stuff that we have for the field. This event is fun. I like getting the Albert as frequently as we do, and I like this thing. As I saw them by anyway. But like, everything that we have left for the field is stuff that, like, we can't get right now, or is less likely to get right now because the halberd is such a frequent occurrence. And I have fun with the event. Again, I want more events like this. I want more events where it's like, oh, this field event is more likely to happen, or again, there's been a lot of events that have affected how the stadium works out at the end, which gives you a slightly different focus of how to get up to the stadium. But I want more events like this where it like affects the change more of how you approach the actual fields, the Skya part of City Trial. Again, it's done that a little bit with some of the previous events in terms of like there being less people or it being team focused. But something like this, where it's just like everyone's waiting for the halberd to appear because it might have a legendary, it has a shitload of power-ups, it's got it all on top of it. And everyone's in Shadow Stars, so you have an idea of like what everyone else is riding, and everyone else is going to be strong, like to attack you, but everyone's going to be a little bit squishy in terms of like hitting them, and also you're strong, so like they're squishier. Yeah, yeah, this has been my favorite event so far in terms of like the gameplay. I think this is like, this should be the type of thing that like happens more frequently. More events that focus on changing up how Skya works. That I think is a good approach to it, rather than like, oh, every event is, like, every stadium is flying based, every stadium is team based, every stadium is, like, randomly chosen and everyone goes there. Because it's just like, yeah, that's, like, a focus. But it's not, like, you, like, knowing that every event is, everyone uses Boltster all flying events. Like, having a thing where it's like, oh, you know that you're going for a flying mission, like, every event, like, one of the events that we had was every stadium was flying based. So that, like, does change how you approach the Sky event. By making you want to go, I need to find a flying machine, I need to focus on glide and stuff like that. But that doesn't change it up anywhere near as much as, like, most of the machines are the same, and this one event is way more frequent. And also, this machine is more powerful, so more people want to grab it. Like, this changes up the Sky mode way more than the other stuff. And I think that's, like, that's a fun thing for events to do. Either way, I'm out of here. Next episode, again, assuming they don't, like, shove an event before I can get it done. Next episode should be Top Ride, where we finish Top Ride. There's less in Top Ride to do than we had Air Ride. When we had to do Air Ride, there was something like we had like 90 odd done, so there was like 50 or 60 to do. We only have 45 to do for Air Ride, so we should be pretty comfortable to finish this in one episode. And then, ow, I kicked my toe. The toad's like really badly injured. So yes, the next episode will be the Top Ride and finishing Top Ride. And then after that, it's literally the 15 that are left in City Trial. And again, just so I'm not like doing the same thing every single week, it'll probably be a case of I only do event streams from now on. But the event streams will be like focus on the event for the first hour, hour and a half, and go for like the normal 4 hours that I would normally do, with the last part of that being focusing on getting the events. Either doing offline ones to try and get the offline challenges done, doing offline ones so I can save scum, so I can get that last floating isle to appear. Or something like that. Or just sticking with the event if the event is fun enough, slash is like convenient for any of the challenges that we have. Here's an event, here's this event. Every event is attack. Tax will appear like 5 to 6 times in every city trial with shitloads of items, and every field event is tax. Give me that, so I can finally get that one and kill him in 30 fucking seconds. Either way, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, this is version 2, signing out.